How to manipulate people. Perfect. Okay. Step 1, take an acting class. No, I don't really have the money for that. I'm not gonna. No. So let's step 2. Take a debate or public speaking. I didn't think I needed to do homework to get someone to do what I want them to do. There's gotta be an easier way to go about this. Okay, how to hypnotize someone. This might be exactly what I'm looking for. Step 1, find someone who wants to be hypnotized. Step 2, choose a quiet, comfortable room. Huh? What do you think? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Boring, boring, boring. Okay. It's taking too long. I can't read all of this. Hi, happy Monday. Or at least I hope it's a happy Monday. This morning I woke up to the news that PewDiePie has 109 million subscribers. Just a few days ago, I was super excited because we hit 100,000 subscribers. I put balloons on the wall. And I was under the impression that I was probably one of the biggest creators on the platform. And now you're telling me that I have 1/1000th of the subscribers that PewDiePie has? Guys, I'm the 260,000th most popular YouTuber. I thought I was like top 10. And none of you even told me. You're all commenting how great I am, but no one thought to tell me that I wasn't even close to the great is. Thought I was gonna be one of the greats. A Hall of Famer. The 8th wonder of the world. People were going out of their way to comment on my Instagram posts and send me DMs, which you can do at NickIsNotGreen on Instagram. Been on YouTube for a year now. I don't have time to do this 1,000 more years. I'm gonna die before then, probably. So I decided I want to fast track my way there by manipulating people to watch my videos. If I can get every single person in the world to watch my videos, I can easily fast track this thing in the next year or so and become the biggest YouTuber in the world and then free myself of this emotional baggage. So far, it's not really working.
What's the rate on this? Am I getting cash or exposure? What am I getting paid with?
I've never paid. I told you it's exposure beforehand, so.
That's great. To an audience of, I've heard, around 100K, if not more, correct?
Yeah, actually, that's true. Thank you for noticing. That's my ringtone. Oh my gosh. Picking up phone. Stop.
Nicholas's phone. Nicholas.
It's doing the Game of Thrones theme while saying my name.
Hello?
Hello, who is this?
It's Jordan, here for the setup.
The setup of the video where you tell me.
Yeah, the thing we're doing that we pre-scheduled. Sorry, the organic whatever. Yeah, sure.
And you've come here to tell me what?
Remind me?
You came here to tell me that you brought me these videos on this TikToker who makes...
Oh, this girl on TikTok, it's some of the wildest I've ever seen.
And he makes...
Oh, he is online. Hello.
That's true.
He's making something that I'm aware of and that I've had a set up for... We discussed it way more than for like 30 seconds before we started.
Yeah, and you definitely know what you're about to watch, and I wasn't the one that presented the idea.
Absolutely, yeah. And I just wanted to celebrate you having the most number of subscribers on the website YouTube.
It's the whole point of the video is that I don't have the most amount of subscribers, which is why we're watching this.
Ooh, let's cut this then and watch whatever this thing is.
Let's do it.
I fully don't remember. Outside of the bit, I remember he looked kind of like Jarvis, and that's it.
This guy's name is Isaiah Rodriguez, and that's about all I know. Besides the fact that he got very popular off of a series he did on his TikTok called Manipulation Masterclass.
He looks exactly the same in every thumbnail. That's work. That's crazy. How do you even do that?
That's the most impressive part about it.
Oh, except for that one where he can be your angel or your devil. Do you see that in red?
What do you think? Maybe before we jump in, let's just watch this to see what this is all about.
Sure.
I'm going.
Yeah, it's an audience of first graders.
I already forgot what the first two lines were. So
Wait, oh, we're done?
I think that was it.
Oh, okay, sure. I still don't know what I needed to hear. How sincere is his audience? Is it are there people clowning, or is it like very
No, it's
legitimately?
pretty legitimate. Like they've.
Oh, great!
supported
We
him.
can read some comments.
I think we should start where he got popular, which is the start of his manipulation masterclass.
That sounds good.
6.9.
Oh wait, and I know that because do we need to do the bit that I brought this to you? And it's
No,
not
we're done with
just
the
something-
bit. I showed the
Okay.
video to you. I just needed.
Cool.
To
I
the
do. I
funny
have
one.
no idea what this is, and you've tricked me, and I dislike what you've done.
I've barely watched any of these, so I'm mostly going in blind. So this could be just a dumpster fire.
So you hit 100K, and you were like, "Time to make a guaranteed banger."
My first video out the blocks is gonna be something that I don't know, and it's gonna
Take
be
a couple swings.
it's gonna be a collab video, so I kind of have to post it. So
I gotta find a creator with an intense, constantly growing following like Jordan Adika.
let's just jump into it. Let's Philip DeFranco jump into
Let's
it.
watch this video of Noel Miller.
If you're watching this, welcome. You've made it to the Manipulation Masterclass. Now, before we get into specifics, here are some base principles you must understand. Number one, manipulation is not evil. Your ability to manipulate simply means your ability to influence others. It is used as a tool to help people or to hurt people. For example, your parents manipulated you as a kid to believe that drugs were only bad for you. They did this with good intention as they wanted you to stay safe. Second is that the game of power is always being played whether you like it or not. In every single human interaction that you face, there is somebody that gets their way more than everyone else. If you try to avoid the game of power, you simply become the prey. Lastly, you think manipulation is like a puppet master controlling someone else. No.
Yeah.
It is the
Oh,
ability
no.
to enter somebody
Oh,
else's
right.
world and change it from the inside. Follow if you want to enroll.
Is enrolling following?
Yeah, I think enrolling is following.
Hit that enroll button, Chief.
Cheapest class enrollment I've ever done.
Let's see if we get in.
Bink.
Oh my god, congrats, man.
I was accepted to the class.
Is he saying manipulation, the parents doing that is good, that they manipulated you?
Yeah, he's saying manipulation can be good, used for good or evil, and we're just believing
Cool.
that it's bad.
Oh, like a well-adjusted person.
Also, that video felt like it was 5 minutes long.
It's crazy to me.
It was so long.
It was like a college course.
I'm not interested in going forward with this, but just for the sake of it, let's move along with the course and see where it takes
I'm ready
us.
to learn. Is this the whole course? Hang on. How many are there? These?
No, this is just Unit 1, and then you get to Unit 2, Power,
Oh,
Unit
Christ.
3. Oh, they got Girls Edition of the Manipulation. Wait, is this the Manipulation Masterclass? Oh, Secret...
Can I see the? I want to see the girls edition.
He's wearing a robe.
It's the exact same.
What will make me look like
Just
a girl?
got sex appeal.
Yeah. I feel like he thinks he's like the supervillain in a movie. Like the top comment of this, I'm learning a lot from these comments.
Apparently, I'm a weird guy.
Apparently, it's weird that I wore a robe.
I'm a so-called creep for doing it. I'm learning a lot.
I'm learning a lot.
I've
from these
manipulated
comments.
you into thinking I'm strange.
And before we move forward, I just want to let you know that there's nothing that like links to his social following outside of TikTok. The only thing that it says in his bio is work with me one-on-one, and then he has a link to this website where you can pay $50 to talk to him for 1 hour.
Bro, do you want to make a? Do you want to go Dutch on that?
I was very close, not even kidding. I was very close to booking it, and the only reason I didn't want to do it is because I didn't want to talk to him for a full 60 minutes. So I tried finding his Instagram so I could reach out to him and say, hey, maybe I can pay $25 and we can just do 15 minutes. But I couldn't
Yeah.
find that anywhere, and I didn't want to make it awkward once I jumped on the call and be like, hey, I know I paid for the full price, but can we just talk for like a quarter of the time?
I could like maybe call you with an excuse for you to get out of there.
I'm sorry,
That
man. I know
work?
I paid for the appointment, but I gotta head out.
Oh my god, Mr. President. I'm manipulating you into giving me a Nobel Peace Prize. I better get going.
So I bailed on that idea. And now I'm talking to you for free. So, and I manipulated you into doing so.
He's a master. One class in. 1.5 class. The half class was the girls' edition.
Let's start with Unit 1 awareness, and see what happens.
Wait. Before we do that one, can I see how to win all arguments? That would actually help me out quite a bit.
Yeah, let's actually check this out.
I'm gonna give you the secret to how you can win any argument. First, let me show you what a classic argument looks like. You start off with your opinion and your
So that's you.
That's me.
That looks just like you.
That's what happened to my arms. Not important. They were manipulated off of me.
So the secret is to not have an argument in the first place. What you need to do is show them that you are on their side so they're no longer in that fight or flight mode. Next, you simply ask small questions that...
I'm bored. I don't want to watch
Oh my
it
god,
anymore.
I didn't know. I know TikTok's not Vine, but I thought there was a limit.
Yeah, I
This is
feel like they're
crazy.
so long. I'm not watching them.
Just to confirm, the way to win all arguments is not have one and lie.
And to,
Go,
I guess,
yeah.
just agree with them. Show them you're on your side. Just agree with them.
And this was before the masterclass started.
Yeah, so I'm learning a lot here.
Oh.
First of all, can we jump? Can we
That should have
jump?
been the thumbnail.
Can we jump up here to the caption right here? Oh, this is
great. Wait, I have to call my psychiatrist.
It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.
Hello, Dr. Smith. You're a fucking quack.
You told me all these years.
You're a joke.
Oh my gosh, I thought I had ADHD.
The reason why you can't focus on one thing isn't because you can't focus. It's
Oh, okay.
simply because you're really good at distraction. The action that we are all guilty of doing is scrolling on TikTok all day. This is just training your brain to have 6 seconds of attention. That's it. Over and over and over.
So
that's not TikTok, right?
no, he
I'm
mixed
a boomer,
he mixed
but
up
I'm
TikTok
pretty sure that's not what
with
TikTok
Vine, which is really funny because he makes videos way longer than 6 seconds.
is. 150 hours, yeah.
So you think he'd know?
To practice focus means to practice less distraction. It's that simple.
To practice focus means to practice less distraction.
Right. Okay. So to practice standing up, you have to practice not standing up anymore. No, wait.
To practice.
See, if you're sitting down, the
You
best
have to-
way to be not a sit. I'm dead. I feel like I'm watching a trailer for a masterclass.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Gordon Ramsay's masterclass, and it's like him chopping onions with like his mind. And
Yeah.
It's like, what, great, I love that. Looks cool, but I don't know how.
That's what I'm looking for. You're showing me what I'm looking
Sweet.
for. To be fair, we haven't even started the first class yet because I don't
I
want
don't
to.
think I need to.
Yeah, let's just do it. I'm not even gonna.
Welcome back to the Manipulation Masterclass. We are starting Unit 1. After this unit, you'll be able to see through anybody with X-ray vision.
Whoa.
First off, what is manipulation? As a baby, we manipulated our parents and we'd cry whenever we wanted food.
You have a comment on that? when we were babies, we manipulated our parents into crying. Wait.
No, yeah, we would make our parents cry for food. It also kind of feels like, I mean, manipulation has to be on purpose, right? Like, our brain almost didn't even exist.
Businesses manipulate their customers in wanting to buy their product. We all manipulate people that we like to get them to like us. I am currently manipulating you to continue watching this video. Simply put, manipulation is the impact and influence you have on somebody else's mind. Now, I already hear you guys in the comments. Like, why can't we just be honest and genuine to each other? Well, that's completely impossible. As humans, we naturally copy and adapt to other people's personalities. True selves at all
just so
times.
long.
And that's
It's so long. And, you know, you already came to the end because in all of these so far, the pattern is, the format is, hey, you think it's evil, don't you? You think being manipulative is evil, right? And then the response in the caption is, no, it's not.
Every
Freaking not.
every class so far is just bashing you over the head with manipulation's not bad. Manipulation's not bad. This man is playing us like fidget spinners to keep watching his videos.
I feel like if you know that, no, he isn't.
Yeah, like I don't think so because I want to stop right now.
Welcome back, students. We're moving into a new unit. Be honest with yourself here. Have you ever been walked all over and manipulated by someone you've had a close
It's gonna be
relationship?
the same shit.
Have you?
The same. It's gonna be the same again.
Well, that was okay for them to do that because they were just manipulating you.
That was actually good.
During social settings, you don't really feel like you're one of the cool kids in the room, or you're known to be very
No,
Can't relate to
I've
this.
never felt that way
I don't
before.
understand this.
I've always felt like I'm awesome when I'm in a room.
I'm usually hanging out smoking weeds behind the bleachers or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And making out with my friend.
Kissing, which I do know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Shirtless violinist is gone.
I
It's
know.
original sound.
I was about to say, someone said it's hard to trust you with the Reigns of Castamere playing. Is that another Game of Thrones thing?
Oh yeah, Reigns of Castamere is the famously miserable Red Wedding episode.
Oh, I've heard about that.
It's just about it's about a nice wedding where, oops, I done spilled a bunch of wine over the dress. What are we gonna do?
I haven't seen Game of Thrones, so I trust that that's what happens. It sounds about right. Everyone was talking
No
about
way
it.
to confirm either way.
No. Is Game of Thrones like the prequel to this masterclass? I don't know. I feel like we need to watch the series before I watch
Yeah, this is the anime. The Game of Thrones is the manga.
Okay. Are you able to put these lessons in a document?
Mate, you could put these lessons in one tweet.
Yeah. And it's not really much of a document. It's more of a post-it note, I'd say.
This whole video is going to be shorter than one of these.
Yeah.
And it's going to contain more info.
Oh, whoa. This guy saw this at 111 comments? You know what that means.
Well, he might not have, and we're just being manipulated.
Oh, shoot. I didn't think about it like that.
Can you reply to him, but I've got a reply?
Yeah, you tell me what to reply with.
Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. Can you check out my channel, though? Haha. I just hit 100 subscribers.
Secrets to picking up any girl anytime. Go to the JC Penney at the mall and
Be in the kids section.
go to the girls section back here.
Right now.
Hey, excuse me. So basically, I'm sorry if you're, well, I guess I don't know. I just saw you, but
This one's so quiet.
hypothetically, well, since I just saw you and I guess we don't know each other, but,
Yeah.
you know, if, I guess necessarily it, can't, if we put it into words, but
This is the worst TikTok I've ever
so bad.
seen. I think it's supposed to be his take in a comedy like TikTok, but like what's going on? And also, what's the
I'm
cameraman?
confused and bored.
The cameraman is like, he's like,
The cameraman's shooting it like it's a world stuff, right?
he's like swaying back and forth, and the lady's just looking down at her phone.
if we could, kind of, if,
What is the camera?
necessarily,
guy
in a way, I don't know how it works or your plans, but if we were to,
One piece of criticism, too short.
Way too short.
I was laughing. I'd like to have laughed for maybe another 3-4 minutes.
yeah.
Do you ever wonder why Donald Trump has such a cult-like following?
I don't really know.
No, not
I
particularly.
live in
no.
America. I feel like I kind of get
Yeah.
the gist.
Constantly reminded.
Yeah, let's just go to Unit 3.
What if that one ends? Do you ever wonder? Hey, me too.
I'm asking you.
He doesn't seem to know weird sanitized words for things, right? Like a conversation is a class.
Yeah.
Or like emotional expression is manipulation.
Yeah.
It's like, no, none of these words mean anything.
Do you have trouble persuading people? Well, having this mindset will change that.
No, well, no such
Persuading
thing.
has nothing to do with being this fancy talker or outsmarting the person or manipulating the person. All you really have to do is
First of all, the music is picking up the
It's
pace.
so loud. It's so loud. At some point when you're editing this, can you flip and figure out what that whiteboard says? Because I'd love to figure it out.
Yeah, I'll do an enhance on it and see what it says. I see 30-day something plan. Okay, let's learn how to fish, I guess.
Here's what I mean by that. Imagine you go to the doctor's office for a checkup. And as soon as you walk through the door, the doctor just comes up to you and starts selling you these drugs. It will not matter how much of a fancy talker he is. You will be very confused and there's no way in hell that you're buying those drugs. Now you go to another hospital. This time the doctor sits you down and asks you questions about your current situation. He starts asking you about your sleep. You then explain to him that you haven't been getting sleep lately. And he starts asking questions about that. You trust that the doctor understands your current situation. When you're trying to persuade anyone of anything, just relay to the other person that you accurately understand where they're coming from. Once you do that, the other person will be extremely open to your proposition.
Is the music getting louder?
I wasn't listening by the end. I was like, I was working on how to turn down my headphones. Is his idea of a doctor like the doctor's end goal is to sell you as many drugs as he can, and the way he does that is by doing the appointment?
I thought it was just like, here's a situation that's weird and here's what you do, and here's a situation that's normal, but the end goal was the same.
Yeah.
Is this a like South Park takedown of the medical industry?
Yeah, maybe he's really woke. You're about to make a lot of people smart if they actually pay attention to your videos. Great analogies, man. Love your videos, bud. You're super smart.
Wait, but did you see the thing that like, hey, great analogy? It's like, it's kind of not an analogy.
No, I don't. He used the word "you're wrong" twice. He put an apostrophe at the end of analogies when he wasn't even talking about an analogy. His name is J-Mod Taymod.
He's sort of, I mean, like, sure, he's giving you an example. It's like an analogy to explain something.
Yeah.
But it's not to communicate a new idea. He's just talking
No.
about, it's an anecdote.
Yeah, it's just a story. He's just
It's
talking
just a
about a
thing to watch out
situation.
for.
Just and advice. Lower down the music sound. I can't hear you.
Audio mixing masterclass.
Great comment from Stop Your Racism. Jesus.
Oh no, are they talking to you, mate?
Oh. That's
And now
me.
you're at 100k, you might get cancelled for all the bloody racism.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be editing this part out of the video so they won't even know it happened. The camera finally bit the dust.
He's gone. Okay.
Headphones
It's,
are off.
my time. My time to create. My time to be a YouTube. Don't freak out. It's your time to shine. Don't screw this up. Hey, what up, everybody? What's the? So I'm dating again. What's the deal with fucking Tinder? Am I right?
Huh?
Sorry. Oh, I was just doing my type 5.
Season finale of Persuade. Wait, I think there might only been one episode of Persuasion.
What? Mate, they all said the exact same thing. It's like driver's ed, but every single time they just teach you how to open the door.
Let's look at this chair.
Look at this chair.
That was amazing.
Ah!
You're too in sync with him. You've been manipulated, mate.
You manipulated me to think that I needed to look at that chair. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Now I can't stop looking at it.
let's restart.
Look at this chair. I had to put it together, and before I did, I read the manual. I read the instructions because I did not understand how the chair is supposed to be put together and all the parts that go with it. I look at us as human beings.
This guy has the most exciting life of all time. Everything he does. Today I opened my
Hey,
fridge.
you know, he's wearing a robe and clothes.
It's like a soaking wet robe.
He washes his clothes in the shower with him.
Yeah, everything is wet. His clothes are all wet underneath, and he just put the robe on over.
But have you even thought about reading the instruction manual to your own mind? We're really trying to operate out here every single day without understanding our own habits, our belief systems, and why we do what we do. I wonder why so many of us are depressed, because you haven't taken the time to learn what and who you are. Instead of spending so much time looking out in the world or on your phone for answers, try to go inward for once and engineer yourself for success.
Wow, this is like every new Black Mirror episode. Hey, what's you're always on your freaking phone?
This was my favorite TikTok I watched of his. I can't read the text above his head because he's just, I keep looking down and he looks like
Wait, that's the hall outside my apartment.
he's you hear his steps in sync with the TikTok.
I'm being manipulated into being killed.
Oh no.
See, I'm concerned.
Is he okay?
This to me reads like a he's running away.
He's really bad at running away.
He's really bad at it, yeah.
He's like
Look at this chair.
someone's chasing after him and he's like in his hallway like
Well, congrats on manipulating your fan base for 100,000 subs.
yeah, it was pretty easy. And I didn't even have to watch
You
this.
manipulate your audience by publishing videos that they want to watch.
I feel like we've seen enough. Yeah. Hope you guys liked that video. Thank you to Jordan for joining me and learning how to manipulate people. If you want to see more of Jordan, he hosts the Sad Boys podcast with Jarvis Johnson. I'll put the link to their Twitch channel where they stream live and their YouTube channel down below. It's a really great podcast. I was just on it. Also, he's a great streamer. Check him out at twitch.tv/Jordan Attica. I'll put the link in the description as well. If you like this video, ring the little bell, hit the subscribe, just, you know what to do. Like 40% of you guys aren't subscribed to me, so subscribe. Instagram and Twitter at NickIsNotGreen, check it out. You know, every single night we're streaming at twitch.tv/NickIsNotGreen. The Patreon is going great. We're like 250 something members strong. I'm sending out those special stickers soon. And I've been doing a fun little podcast on Patreon every week. It's been a good time. This week's Gamer of the Week is
Brian Sodi.
if you want to be the next Gamer of the Week, just gotta leave a little comment down below. You know what to do. Fan art of the week. Boom. Artist name down below. Go check them out on Instagram. Bye. Okay, let's give a shout out to our tier 3 patrons for the week. Melissa, Krista, Marcy Stevenson, Kira, Maggie, Kay Burke, Jasmine Brenner, Sad Pizza Boy, Latori H, PP Haver, Killjoy, Libby, Les, Ashley Nguyen, Elizabeth Hopper, Aurora Rose, Techio6, Roman Brio, Just Relax, Melissa Gabbert, Neelam C, David Lee, Michael Looney, Lynx, Leaf, Lauren Mack, Kai Guy, Lola, Sean Marciniak, OG Dropbox, Alexis Ohms, Inna the Nugget, Izza, Marcus Schaller, Bastard Collection, Fiona Araman, Caitlin Davis, Bleep Bloop, Ava, Nick Cabrales, Jamini, Average Meme, Courtney, Tafudo, Brittany Chiarando, Buffy Valentine, Luca Leon 3006, Alexander Chambers, Schlepped Boy, Elise, Rancid, Ray, Arissa DeFazio, Martina, Gila Cat, Screaming Skeleton, Syntax, Ariana, Faye Uni, Bluo, Veronica Univero, Renee Cornell, Maddie Duncan, Mallory Markworth, Christina Prinky, Nicholas Robleski, Brianna, Megan Harvey, Cool Corpses, Alex Kraft, Troy Nordquist, Nikayla, Anita Bath, Vera, Asha Kamara, Rip Rosie, Laurel, DK, Doomcatty, Procrastinator, Essence Green, Owen Harry, Jocelyn, Alexis W, Brennan, Riley, Cody, Alana B, Dakota Maker, Yee Doggy, Glenn Van Pastel, Nate Page, Aaron Hust, Emily Meehan, Tyler, Catch My Axe, Chris Hammerberg, Gabby Marie, Smelly Man, Charles Plass, Millie, Alt Velma, Lydia Rose, Robin Graves, Angel Ruiz, Laura Lane. Oh, there's so many of you. Jonathan Chatham, Olivia Grace, Caroline Bradley, Girl from Mars, Deserves, and Lint. And thank you so much to our tier 1 and 2 patrons. I appreciate all the support you guys give me. Have a great week.